a little dinner snack, post-workout burrito.
Guys.
Oh. Oh my.
I just literally rolled in from the gym. If you're following my Instagram, I'm trying to bulk up a little bit. Trying to put on a little muscle. I'm too skinny, Morgan, according to Morgan.
No.
And myself. I just would like to get a little bigger, okay? A little bit. Nothing crazy. But that's why I'm wearing the sleeveless. Don't get offended.
Oh my goodness.
And that's why I'm eating this massive, massive burrito with salsa and guacamole and avocado.
I'm gonna puke, honestly, from it. It looks disgusting.
Comment below. Does this look disgusting or delicious? A breakfast burrito with avocado and salsa. Morgan says disgusting. What do you guys say? We got Taylor saying yum.
Bella Castro, thank you for your super chat.
Oh,
you're so sweet.
Bella, thank you so much.
Wow.
That was like a fast one.
I know.
You rock, Bella.
Thanks, guys.
Kinda gross. Come on, Hannah. Looks good, bro. Thanks, Ashton. I'm sorry.
Guys, I am sick. So that's why I sound weird, first of all, and that's why I don't have that much energy. Because I'm sick.
Morgan is sick, and honestly, guys, I'm not sure how long she's gonna last. Like, death. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. I'm not sure how long she's gonna last in this live stream. If she does feel like she's getting too worn out, babe, I give you every bit of permission to go on and head to bed or do what you need to do. I'll hold down the fort.
Thanks, Ollie.
Yeah.
I had to work for 10 hours, so that was really a long day to be working while sick as crap. Don't die, Morgan.
I'd say there's a 50-50 chance.
Lord, if you are ready for me, then alright. But if not, then I'm here, ready to kick butt.
Heavenly Father, thank you so much for your generosity and bless me with this food. I'm grateful for it. And also bless this live stream, Father. Every time we get together with our family, our YouTube family, we ask that you would bless it. Bless the words of our mouth, what comes out of our hearts, and bless our family. Bless the crew.
The crew of a few. That's what our pastor says, crew of a few. So anyways, you all, today's topic is actually, we're going to do an ASMR live, and Paul is going to eat his burrito for you.
What's ASMR? Oh.
And chew it for you.
Hey, comment below. Have you guys heard this growing trend, ASMR?
It honestly creeps me out, not gonna lie. Sorry for those of you who it doesn't creep out.
It's a trend on YouTube that is like supposed to be, and it kind of is, soothing to the senses.
I guess.
Okay, almost heard of it. So there's people like, in their videos, the whole thing is just whispers. Or maybe they're like touching, I don't know,
yeah,
it's
like
weird.
the napkin, they're crinkling a napkin.
Like here's our version of SMR. Hey, kids. No, but it's like maybe soft. Like I could be like touching
Okay.
Morgan's hair.
Don't do that. Wow. Anyways, yeah, creepy is so, yeah, I hate the ones with talking. Yeah, me too. That just creeps me out. Blah, blah, blah. Talk about fasting together. Yeah, we fast together every day. We fast.
What?
Just kidding. But we do fast. Actually, we're not really supposed to tell you when we're fasting or not, so we're trying to keep it a secret, but We may or may not be fasting right now for the next 40 days, so.
Okay, but when she don't, we're not fasting food completely.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
No!
obviously.
Obviously, as
Obviously.
he eats a giant, disgusting burrito.
Okay, babe.
What?
I like it.
Okay, Grass. You know what? Whose name is Grass, first of all? God bless you.
Wow, Morgan. Grass is a beautiful name. Delina Cortez gave us a super chat saying, God bless. Thank you, Delina. That means a lot to us.
That's so cute.
Thank you for your generosity. And by the way, guys, welcome to the live stream. We are so grateful to have an audience to hang out with. We hope that you all are all having a good day, and we're glad you're here.
Ashton wants to know, when are y'all going to have a baby? Well, whenever the Lord wants us to have a baby, we will have a baby. We've been technically trying for 2 years now, so, well, almost 2 years, so. Thank you, the church.
All right, I must be coming in late on this conversation.
You didn't see the conversation,
you the church,
Grass?
You, the church, although Paul is gorgeous, Morgan trumps him any day. We love her.
Can you move your arm? It's stressing me
What,
out.
this thing?
Okay, no. Oh, but anyways, thank you guys for being so sweet and sticking up for me. You all are so kind.
Wait, what did I miss?
I said, that's when I made the comment about the person's name was Grass.
What did you say? He
or she said, ew, Paul is hot, but Morgan needs makeup.
All right, Grass. I've about had it with
and
you.
And that's when I was like, whose name is Grass anyway?
I've about had it with you.
And you said, Grass is a beautiful name.
Grass? What kind of name is Grass?
All right, anyways,
I'm just kidding.
Everyone.
We love you, Grass, but Morgan looks beautiful always.
And actually, I am wearing blush. Thank you very much. All right, guys, before you all start asking your questions, we are actually going to talk about...
I love Jeff Goldblum. Thanks, Chelsea.
I don't know who that is.
Who's the actor from...
I need you to hurry up and eat that, because it's literally making me want to puke everywhere.
Oh! I'm done.
Okay, so the topic today is relationships are not everything. So, obviously... What?
Oh, you just burped.
Starlight99, thank you for your super chat. We will get to you momentarily.
You guys are awesome.
Yeah, you guys are the best ever.
You guys are awesome.
We will get to you momentarily. Let me just finish saying what our topic is about. So, a lot of you all know probably that our channel, a lot of the videos that we make are talking about relationships and different things.
What are you laughing at? Son of a biscuit.
Oh my goodness. Guys, we will get to your super chats, I promise.
Oh, they said a super chat with that? Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Look, isn't that cool that it's up there like that? So then you just tap on it.
Oh, dude. Is this like new?
I guess. I don't know.
Finally.
So, again, we'll get to your else.
Dude, you guys are the best.
I'm not pregnant, you guys. Trust
You think
me,
Morgan's
I'm not.
Pregnant?
It's that
She
time
had.
of the month.
She just said she's been blushing, and isn't that a side?
I said I put blush on you,
Oh.
Dork.
Oh.
But that is true that smell was making me nauseous.
Okay,
but
can we
that's
just-
because I'm sick.
can we get to
Can
it?
we get to it? Jeez.
All right, so guys, we wanted to start this live stream talking a little bit about singleness and just if you're not in a relationship, don't be like discouraged. Ultimately, don't be discouraged if you're not in a relationship, right?
Yeah, not everyone is honestly called to be in a relationship, to be in a marriage, maybe for your entire life or maybe just for several years of your life. Like the Lord is going...
Just keep going, babe. Just try to not, just hold on for a second.
So yeah, the Lord is going to work in your lives in different ways, and we don't want anyone to think that like we're saying, you know, relationships are everything, and if you're not in a relationship, then you're clearly not living God's best life for you or whatever. Like, we know that that's not the case. And I think it's really cool, actually. We've gotten a few letters in our P.O. box from some fam members, and they have specifically said that through finding our channel, they have actually realized that being in a relationship is not everything. So we just wanted to say...
Yeah, I mean, Paul talks in the New Testament about, again, some people aren't called. I guess he talks about the benefits that there are actual benefits of being single. So yeah, if you're feeling like, oh man, I'm just having a hard time with my singleness, the people around me are dating or getting married or getting engaged, go and read what Paul says in the New Testament about how you can devote your time to the Lord in a special way while you're single. Of course, we're big fans of being in a relationship, but there are benefits of singleness. I feel like we just really briefly hit on that. Is there anything else you want to say?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, if you guys have questions about being single,
we'd love to take those.
But let's hit those super chats real fast.
Okay, I mean, some of my best years, like, I am so thankful for my single years. Even though, towards the end of my single years, I was craving a relationship, like, if you truly give the Lord your single years and say, Lord, like, continue to refine me, continue to make me, help my walk with you to be more intimate, to be just more rich. Like, you can, again, devote, like Paul says, devote yourself to the Lord in your walk with him in a special way while you're in your single years. So go at those years.
True that. Starlight 99, what church do you go to? We go to a non-denominational church. It's a home church, so it literally happens in the house of our pastor, and we love it so much. During the summers, it's like really chill, and there's probably like 20 people maybe, and then when school starts back, a lot of college kids come, and there's probably like, on a good day, like 70 to 80 people there.
And Morgan leads worship sometimes, and it's awesome.
Yes, and sometimes I go live on my Instagram during that worship for you guys to see, so make sure you check out our Instagrams, Morgan Olliges, Paul Olliges, Olliges. Okay.
And yeah, guys, for those of you who don't know how to say our last name, Olliges, here's a good little reminder. I'm a Gus, you're a Gus, we're all a Gus. Olliges.
You're a Gus, I'm a Gus.
Okay,
we're all a Gus.
They get it.
Okay, Susie, thank you for your super chat. We're so happy you're here with us live.
Thank you, Susie.
Future programmer. Morgan is out of your league, bro. Oh, no, he's not.
He's not?
He's my best friend. He said that I'm out of your league.
And you said he's not.
You're not out of my league. Oh, wait, I'm not out of your league.
She's delirious.
I'm losing it,
She's
y'all.
losing it. Just, come on, guys, ask her some questions quick before she completely loses it.
Why are people so weird?
Guys, there's always going to be some weirdos that get up here on the chats just wanting to get attention, and they say weird stuff, so we try our best to...
This live chat is going wild, you guys, so just ignore the weird things, okay? I'm not pregnant, you guys!
Paul, did you feel embarrassed after the bell in Planet Fitness was rang on you? That was from Faith. Faith, listen, I literally was just doing my normal thing. I posted it on Instagram, if you guys follow me. I'm beast moding it, doing my chest workout. Suddenly this alarm, like the alarm of an ambulance 10 feet away from my ear, goes off. I don't know what's going on. I look up on the wall, and there's this sign that says, oh, whoa.
Whoa, it's so much cleaner. Wow.
Okay, we need to stink and clear off our... Wow, I'm blaming that on Morgan. We wiped off the lens, and now it's like going from 480 to crystal. And I got the lunk alert called on me, and it said if you're like making loud grunting noises, you're going to get the lunk alert called on you. Do I look like a lunk?
You look like a hunk.
That's sister, give me a kiss. So that's what happened, and it was the weirdest thing ever.
Yeah. Nicolette, thank you for your super chat.
Yeah, guys, get in here and talk about singleness, because I feel like we didn't honestly come that prepared. Morgan's been sick. I had 1,000 things going on. Give some of your tips and encouragement for those who are single in the chat.
Singles need to focus on Christ because dating leads to marriage, and that's going to be your first ministry. So give God all yourself now than later. Nicolette, you are so right.
Nicolette, thanks for your wisdom and your super chat. Means a lot.
Aw.
Yeah.
Hannah, I'm sorry that you feel that way.
Oh, Hannah. Hannah says we hate you.
Stop, Hannah. We love you.
No, that's what Hannah says.
No, I know, but she just said it again.
Hannah, you're too much. You know that. Hannah's, if you don't know Hannah, she's full of jokes. See, she just said JK. She's full of jokes. She's actually a sweetheart. She's a sweetheart. Oh, man. What are you going to do?
All right.
This Hannah loves you. Thanks, Hannah. All right.
All right, let's see, you guys. Ooh, do a video on freshman college advice. I'm a senior in high school preparing for college. I love your video. Yeah, I definitely want to do that, but I feel like now we have to wait until this whole next school year ends because we've already missed, like, when school started for this year. So it'd be, like, a month or two late.
That's okay.
Oh, nope, can't do it.
Hey, guys, real quick, like, I totally want to get to, like, all these questions, but let's at least focus a little longer on the singleness, because we have had a lot of our audience say, guys, we really want to have more singleness videos. We just want your all's wisdom, because we're feeling kind of lonely or discouraged. So what other encouragement do we have? Send us those questions or comments, and we'll read some of those. Aw.
Susie, how old were you guys when you met? I was 20, about to turn 21, and Paul...
Wait, hold on. I saw somebody say they were describing their age.
Describing
They
their age?
They were telling their age, but instead of giving the exact age, they said something that I liked. It was like, I can't remember what it was.
Mm-hmm.
20, I'm 20 fun, or something weird.
Well, he was 26 when he met me, so...
Yeah, I'm 28 now.
I know, the chat is going so fast. There's so many of you all writing in things, it's hard to keep up.
It's funny because I feel like in this chat, both of our demeanors are a little calmer than normal, just a little more like laid back. Guys, if you know us, you know we're both crazy. But Morgan's energy level is very low. I'm just thankful that she's here. She's literally about to keel over, and
You see me?
look at her. Look at her. She's a wreck. She's a total wreck. Just kidding. She's a beautiful mess. But anyway, normally I think we're a little crazier, so just I think that we're just a little calmer this time. All right, what else, guys?
I know,
what else?
It's going so fast.
It's because she's pregnant. I am unnamed. Morgan, all right, guys. Is this a good time to tell him?
Okay, go ahead. I started my period, so I'm not pregnant.
Hey, there's guys on this chat. Stay down there. Just, Morgan, you need to watch your mouth. All right, Lindsay Davis, thank you for your super chat.
She's
Lindsay,
a patron of ours.
Lindsay, what's up, patron? Thank you. We really do want to be able to invest top notch in our patrons. They're the closest, and we're grateful for you all. Lindsay says singleness is chill. Haha. Good night. Hola. God bless. Love you guys. Singleness is chill. It is. It is.
True that. True that.
True that. Morgan, what are you drinking in that cup?
Oh, I meant to not show that. Because I don't want you guys to think that I drink drinks bigger than my head.
That is a huge
This
drink.
is literally bigger than my head. And I have a big head, you guys.
Huge head.
But...
all right. It's probably...
I filled it up to here, but it was the only size they had. Future programmer, TMI. Listen.
TMI? Oh, future programmer. You're correct. The thing with Morgan is sometimes she just drops stuff that's TMI.
Sometimes I do.
And that's
I'm actually surprised at how well I've done.
Yeah, me too.
in our videos and in our live chats.
It's
because,
true. Like Morgan is an
I haven't-
unpredictable ticking time bomb.
I'm like the Christian Emma Chamberlain.
Okay.
Yeah, because okay, I don't want to like suggest you guys go watch Emma Chamberlain because she's a filthy mouth girl.
Ooh.
Like, no, she just has like a dirty mouth, you know? Like,
She is.
drops the F bomb a
A
lot.
lot.
But I've just watched like one or two of her videos and I'm like, wow, I'm totally her, except I don't cuss.
And you're more mature than she is.
Yeah, and I don't talk about like dirty things.
Yeah. I won't let you.
I mean, technically I talk about dirty things when it comes to like poop.
Which to me is worse, than the other dirty.
All right, we need to shut up.
Why do you keep
and start
blab,
reading their
blab,
questions.
blab?
All right. A lot of people have been asking about homosexuality and our thoughts on LGBTQ+.
Which is a great topic, but I want to get to a little more singleness
No,
stuff.
I know. I'm
Okay.
just telling these people. We actually talked about that topic in one of our live streams a few
It was the one
videos
with, was
ago.
it the one with Michael?
Yeah, Michael was in it. Me, Paul, and Michael. And we talked about it. I answered our views on it. We will at some point make an actual video on that topic. We're just praying on that, and we want to, be sure that we cover that in a mature, loving, wise way.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
Absolutely.
anyways, alrighty. Alright, we're going to. Wait, what is it?
Just come on. You guys crack us up. You guys are, hey, can I just say you guys are like the best? You guys are the best family on YouTube. And I know that everyone says that, but you guys really are. Man, we appreciate you all.
No, yeah, you guys are, seriously. Alright, bye, Mary! Any advice? Okay, let's see.
The volume is low. Yeah, Morgan, I feel like we're talking pretty quiet. Can we talk like a bit louder? Can you guys hear us okay? Let us know how the volume's coming, because we can talk louder.
We can just scoot closer, too.
I feel like the volume was, yeah, we just need to talk a little bit louder.
Alright, any advice for being single when you're the youngest of 4 and your siblings are all moving into the next chapter of marriage? Oh, that's a good question.
Don't let yourself, I mean, this is just the first thing that pops in my head. Don't let yourself become like isolated. Because you could be like, suddenly the people that you were hanging around with and stuff are doing their own thing, and you're just there like, okay, I don't have a boyfriend or girlfriend. Like, get intentional about finding those friends who can come into your life and encourage you while you're waiting to be in the next season. If you are planning on getting married, while you're in that waiting season, surround yourself with good people.
Yeah. Hannah, tips for college students who are engaged but not financially stable enough to get married yet. Thank you for your super chat.
Thank you, Hannah. Good question.
Yeah, that's a good question. I think that, and I'm not saying that this is you, Hannah, but a lot of people it's like so easy to find excuses as to why like you can't get married, or for like the people around you, like your parents. It's only because they're caring and they want to make sure that you're on the best path that you can be when you get married. But like a lot of people can come up with excuses as to why you shouldn't get married and this or that, blah blah blah. And so I just say, like, if you guys are already engaged, like, you don't have to have a huge wedding.
Yeah, that's true.
You don't have to live in a big house or a big apartment. Like, find a cheap but safe apartment and
live frugally, very frugally. And we honestly are not, like, we do live frugally, but we're not the best example of this. We're trying to get out of debt right now, and it stinks. So, yeah, like, take that seriously, but definitely, like, you can live frugally and you can set yourself up for success by getting a plan, by making a plan.
Yeah, and I mean, it's like, you might have to work a job that you don't love for a little while, but at least you get to be with your best friend all the time, and that makes up for having to work a job that you don't love. Like, Paul and I have both had to work jobs that we did not like at all, and so it's just do what you gotta do type thing.
Yeah, and it's not always going to be that way. Like, if you're taking the right steps, working hard, it will get better. Yeah, it's okay to buckle down and do the beans and rice thing for a while.
Yeah. I think we had a super chat that said, what is courting?
What is courting?
Courting.
Courting is an old-fashioned word for dating for marriage. When you court, you do not cross physical boundaries, and you are very intentional about getting married.
Getting married. Actually, I just watched a YouTube video from our friend Hannah, who we had dinner with in Cincinnati. She just posted her very first YouTube video.
So someone actually mentioned how was the meetup. It was just like a last-minute meetup in Cincinnati, but Hannah was someone that we met, and she's starting a YouTube channel, and she was like such a quality girl. I was really impressed that we actually have like normal, cool people following us.
Wow. What a weirdo.
That's an awesome accent,
babe,
Paul.
You cut me off. I was trying to answer our super chats. I want everyone to know that I just hit him in the leg. Stop. Stop. Okay, let me answer this question. I'm not gonna look at the super or at the chats because it's too distracting. But I also don't want my hand to be in the camera. Okay, so I watched this YouTube video that Hannah, her very first video that she put up. If you want to go check it out, I think her channel's name is just Hannah Williamson. I'm not positive. But she said something about she's in a courting relationship, and she said that her dad, I think, has this quote that he says that dating is practice for divorce.
Whoa!
And courting is practice for marriage.
We're not saying we totally agree with that, depending on...
Yeah, I mean, like, some people's dating is
more of a courting.
Yeah.
But courting is just being very intentional. It's not just I'm dating around for the sake of just liking to be in a relationship. It's I'm dating because I want to get married and I'm looking for who I'm going to marry. All right. Good question. Paul, are you Mexican? Habla español, español.
No, he's not. Don't even. Brazen. I'm completely content with being single because if I was frustrated or upset, that would show I don't trust God.
Ooh, wow.
That's true.
Brazen.
Thank you for your
I have a thought on that real quick. You said if you're frustrated or upset, it means you don't trust God. I get that. I do. But I had a longing in my heart for a wife, like a deep longing. And so, yeah, I wasn't becoming like really whatever stressing out, but it was like a longing that I think God wanted to fill. So don't be also like hard on yourself if you really, really want a wife or a husband. That's wisdom right there.
I didn't hear anything you just said, but
You can go back and watch the live stream. You'll want to hear that. Woo!
Wow, I'm like zoned out.
That was the best thing I've said probably in months of our YouTube channel.
Yeah.
That was amazing what I said.
Really? Wow. Okay, cool. Kristen says. Kristen says, was feeling really down today because all my friends are in a relationship. I'm still in high school. I'm not dating until I'm ready for marriage, and it can get really hard feeling alone. Any advice? Kristen, I just want to say that you're very wise and mature to know that you shouldn't be dating until you're ready to get married. Like, I get that there are some people in this world who find their husband or wife in high school, and that's so cool. We have a good friend that they're married and they've known each other since like 8th grade.
Savannah Louie, right? Oh.
Well, no,
Oh,
I was
that's
Chris and Laney, but
Savannah Louie also they were pretty early.
yeah. But in reality, more than likely, you're probably not going to meet your husband or wife until you are out of high school, sometimes out of college. And so just, don't hold it against your friends that they're in a relationship, and just know that, like, this time of loneliness, like, you're not alone. God is, like, waiting for you to build a relationship with him so that when you find your spouse, you can build the correct relationship with that person, because you've already worked on your relationship with God, which you'll obviously keep working on.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yes.
You know what I'm
Now's a
saying?
special time. It really is.
Also, this is a zit, not a cold sore.
You know what I think yours is, Morgan?
No.
I don't mind them.
Oh boy.
Did I see? I just want to make sure we're not missing anything. Nicolette Hibbert. Thank you for your super chat, Nicolette.
Christ completes us, not our spouses.
Amen.
That's true.
It really is true. If you go into a relationship thinking that my spouse is going to fulfill me, you're going to be let down.
Yeah, guys, Paul does not complete me as much as I love him, as much as he's my best friend. He doesn't complete me, and I don't complete him, and that's okay.
This is a good video. I know we're kind of like mellow, but it's a good video.
Also, this is my our new merch that actually, like, I'm gonna drop, like, probably this next week.
Are you
honestly.
serious?
Yeah.
Do we need to do a photo shoot for it?
Oh, that's true. Okay, well, not next week.
All right, but like in the next maybe 2 weeks or so?
Yeah. So it's really chill and stuff, but this t-shirt long sleeve shirt is really comfy. Just want to say that. And second of all, it's just very simple and casual. And it says HHBF, which stands for Have Hope Be Free.
And you call our patrons like part of the Have Hope Be Free HHBF community, so that's cool.
Yeah, our patrons. Yeah.
Well, and all of you guys. I mean, Have Hope Be Free is our thing.
Yeah, if you become like a patron on our Patreon website, you join the HHBF community. So, isn't it so cool, babe, that we have been able, with God's help, to create a community of people?
Yeah, this is insane.
We were watching one of our videos, like, a while ago. One that we made, like, when we first started, and it was, like, why we're here on YouTube. And we just said that, like, one of our goals was to build a community of people who were supportive to one another, to us, we were supportive to them. And we, like, were able to create just this community of people living in hope and freedom in God.
Praise God.
And here we are, drinking our Polar Pump, 75 ounces. I'm just kidding. I don't know how many ounces it is.
It's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot.
How many ounces do you think this is?
A lot. Like, I was going to say, like, 35, but... my water bottle's 35, and that's like speaking. Alright, anyways, Morgan, sing a song. No, I would, but I'm sick.
Yeah, she probably isn't going to be singing on this live stream.
Yeah.
She sings on most of them, though, I feel like.
Yeah, I feel like I did more than you still karate chop Paul. Hey, yeah! Yes, I do. Some said 46 ounces, some said 44.
44 ounces. It's probably like a 44. It's pretty big.
Oh, wow. Morgan, you haven't said if you get to 100 thumbs up what y'all will do.
Oh, boy. I think... Oh, we're at 89 thumbs up right now.
Yeah, it needs to be more than 100.
How about this? If we get to 115 thumbs up, then we both have to talk in an accent that you guys decide.
For the rest of the video?
No.
Oh.
For like 20 seconds. We have to both answer a question. If it gets to 100 and okay, stop for a second. If it gets to 150 thumbs up, we both have to answer a question in a weird accent of their choosing.
Okay.
Weird just meaning different. 150 thumbs up. Okay, that's probably not gonna happen. That's too big for these guys. What was your favorite thing to do when you guys were single? Morgan liked to hang out at the what's that place called? The arcade. You couldn't get her away from the arcade.
150.
Okay, come on, guys. You guys are crazy. All right, what accent do you want Morgan to answer a question in?
Yeah.
Just throw out. Now I get to pick it. All right, I get to pick the accent, and then you get to pick. All right, Jamaican, Mexican. I think you mean Spanish. Okay, Jamaican, Mexican, Irish,
Spanish.
Australian, Irish, Spanish,
no.
Latino. Latino would be interesting.
I cannot do it.
Morgan thinks that she's good at accents
No,
when really.
I don't. I'm only good at a British accent.
Indian. Oh wow, that would be Indian would be interesting. All right, Morgan is going to go with French. No, wow, Japanese would just be. You wouldn't want to see that. People would get upset.
All right,
French. All right, French. Morgan, answer. Answer the next question in a French accent, and then hold your suggestions for me, you guys. Don't do any more till mine is. All right, guys. Ask a good question for Morgan to answer in a French accent.
It's gonna sound horrible with my.
That's the point. Oh, and she's sick, so this could be tough.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh. Okay. Do you want this? Do you want this one?
Yeah, sure.
All right, Morgan, answer the question from Stephanie Kemper. Hey, what is the worst relationship advice you have ever received in a French accent?
Okay, guys, don't watch me. First, I have to think of the answer. The worst relationship advice.
What's like just some bad relationship advice?
Ooh.
French accent, babe. Whenever you're ready.
I'm sorry to all of my beautiful French friends out there. Like, I literally love your all's accent, so I don't want to butcher it, but here goes nothing.
Hold on. Before you do it, I'm just going to Instagram this on our Paul and Morgan page.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, this doesn't happen every day.
Oh man, this is funny because I'm fluent in French. Great!
Oh, good. Hey, you let us know how she does, okay?
Alright, the worst...
Okay, hold on.
Oh.
Alright, guys, we're actually literally live right now, and Morgan has been requested to answer a question in a French accent. Morgan, go.
The worst advice I have ever received would have to be to go out and to drink.
What was that? Drink?
Drink.
What's she saying?
And get lots of boys.
Interpreter. To go out and drink and kiss lots of boys. That was good, babe. That was way exceeding my expectations.
I'm dying, you guys. That was so embarrassing.
Oh, wow.
Okay,
Woo.
I actually have a decent French accent when I'm not sick, but because I've got, like, mucus and crap up here, I can't, like, roll my R's or anything.
All right. So we got that one. That was actually great, babe.
Wow.
Now, guys, real quick, shoot a couple more accents our way. I'll answer the one.
I get to pick.
Make it easy, though. Don't do anything crazy.
No, make it hard. An accent for Paul to speak in. Oh, my goodness.
We're actually literally live right now, and Morgan has been requested to answer a question in a French accent. Morgan, go.
The worst advice I have ever received would have to be...
I'm glad I captured that.
Okay. Wow. There.
Oh no. This could...
All right, babe. You are going to do...
Just come on.
You're going to do...
Just get it over with.
You're going to do Russian. We we have a lot of Russian friends too. So well, we have a lot of Ukrainian friends, but okay.
Okay, just
Thank you, Marilyn.
Pick an easy question. Come on.
All right, Russian, and I want you to answer.
I can't think of what a Russian sounds like.
I want you let's see. Okay, I don't know, guys. Such a question.
Guys, just send me a good 3-word answer question. Quick. Just a good quick answer question.
What is the best late night snack? You have to answer that in a full sentence. Wait, I have to record you now.
No,
too.
don't.
Oh, yes.
It's not worth it.
Oh yes.
It's not worth it.
No, favorite thing about Morgan.
Oh, come
in
on.
a Russian accent.
Are you serious? Hold on.
Okay, Paul has to do this in a Russian accent.
My favorite thing about Morgan is when she lets her hair down and she smiles and encourages me.
That's horrible.
You had to pick the one accent that I don't know how to do.
Russian is I don't know. These Russians don't know how to.
That's French again.
No, it's not. The Russian. My name is Olga.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Done.
Done. You guys got it to 150.
Kat says, let him redeem himself and do a different accent. It sounded like Gru.
So, and Gru's Russian.
I don't know.
Is Gru from Despicable Me Russian? So I actually nailed it.
Well,
Let's see the replay.
I don't know.
Let's see the replay.
Yeah, just.
Oh, it's still uploading. It's still uploading.
Okay, do a
No.
Scottish.
No. We are done with
Scottish.
accents for the time being.
Scottish accent.
All right, guys. Now just hit us with any questions you want. Any question you want. I think we've hit some of the good singleness stuff.
Ow!
Oh, we've hit some of the singleness stuff. I mean, we like talking about it. Hit us with anything though.
Someone asked if you watched Good Mythical Morning.
I do like Rhett and Link. They're good stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, I like Good Mythical Morning. Sometimes they get a little too. I mean, I don't watch all their stuff, but occasionally.
Would you guys ever get a ferret again?
I was just looking back through our ferret pictures. For those of you who haven't been following us long, we used to have a ferret named Ricky Tikki Tavi. He is in some of our early videos, so go back and find the videos he's in. He was so sweet, but so mischievous.
So mischievous.
He was so mischievous.
Yeah. What is your opinion about avocados?
Love him. Love him. Morgan's not the biggest fan, but she'll eat them sometimes.
Would you ever come to Arizona? Of course. Just invite us to your church and we will come. Have you ever questioned your sexuality? No.
That's an interesting question. Have you ever questioned your sexuality? Huh. I do kind of wonder, because I'm 28, if I was in like high school right now, because I feel like there's been so much of a greater push for, kind of like tearing down the two genders and gender stereotypes, and they really encourage you to question your sexuality versus 10 years ago in high school.
That's
So
true.
it would be an interesting thing, but no, I don't think Morgan and I have questioned our sexuality. We stand pretty firm in it.
When I was younger, I had a best friend who was sexually abused by her stepdad. And I like took care of her kind of in a way. And so like growing up, I felt like I always like had this like nurturing aspect towards girls, but it was not like a sexual thing. It was like I just want to take care of like all of my friends, I guess. I don't know. That's like has nothing to do with your sexuality. I guess like just because I like wanted to be so close to them, like and just like take care of them, almost like in a relationship wise take caring. Do you get what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying. It's interesting, but I think we are still saying that you've not really struggled with
I've never
your
struggled with
sexuality.
my sexuality.
Guys, if you are struggling with your sexuality, which I would imagine that some of you watching this probably are, I would encourage you to, one, be in the Word of God, because the Word is alive. It's alive. And the Holy Spirit will speak to your heart, speak to your mind, speak to your spirit, and it changes us. So be in the Word. And then go to people who are just wise and more mature than you, and get counsel and get maturity. Yeah, get a mentor, like, because that can be a tough thing. I've never had to deal with it.
Yeah, definitely.
I think we had did I see a chat up here? Ooh, Susie. Thank you for your super chat, Susie. That's really sweet. You asked, once saved, always saved? Great question. That is a question that has caused a lot of debate.
Yeah.
I think that if you are diving into the Word, you might see some verses that you feel like support that like and then you might find some verses you feel like don't support it. I tend to feel like you might have given your life to the Lord and have, walked with Him, but then if you choose to turn away, like, you do have the free choice to turn away and reject the Lord. And I think you do actually see that in Scripture, so I wouldn't say, in my opinion, that once saved, always saved.
Yeah, I agree. I just think that God gives us a choice throughout our entire lives. Like, it's not like we decide, okay, God, I'm going to follow you. And He's like, okay,
Check.
no matter what you do now, you're coming to heaven to live eternally with me. Like, no.
But that's an interesting one. I saw You the Church, and I just got to give a shout out. You the Church, he's a good friend who's honestly been with us, one of the longest ones. Go follow his YouTube channel. He's a really good dude. So let's check out his question. He actually told me on Instagram he was going to be here. Thoughts on those called to live in celibacy, singleness, to fully devote self to God, and what advice would you give to someone who is scared to live out that calling for the Lord? So he's saying, someone who feels strongly, I think that God wants me to be single because I can carry on the ministry, maybe the unique ministry that He has for me better in my singleness. That would be an interesting one. I mean, do we have any friends who have felt called to singleness? I've heard of people who are like, I'm about to go on the mission field into some intense situations, and I don't feel maybe great about taking a spouse along. Like, there are definitely, and again, Paul talks about it in the Bible, saying some are called to celibacy. Take it before the Lord, a lot of prayer, a lot of really seeking the Lord on if that is the call He has for you, and then He's going for it.
Yeah.
And maybe being open to, like, later down the road, the Lord could change. You could feel Him bring back the option of getting married, but again, like, go with what the Lord is telling you.
Yeah, I don't really have a lot of thoughts on that. I just go with what the Lord's telling you. And I think, obviously having like a mentor, like if you're deciding that the Lord is directing you to not get married or be in a relationship of any kind, then like find a mentor who is several years further on in life doing that same thing and has done it successfully and is walking with God, and let them like help you through that, because I think that it will be extremely hard, especially in this day and age when everyone's about being in a relationship and sleeping around and blah blah blah. Like, you'll definitely
it's so beneficial.
need someone.
Yeah, that's huge. That's a big deal. I saw someone ask, what is a patron? Just real quick, guys, a patron is someone who supports our channel, who supports us financially. whether it's like $1, $2. I think most of our patrons are $5, and it gives us an opportunity to go deeper with you all, especially as we grow. We can just really target our patrons and invest in them. And so yeah, we have special live hangouts with our patrons. Did I miss anything?
Patreon.com/Paul and Morgan.
Yeah, the link is in the description of like every one of our videos. So if you want to do that, we would extremely appreciate it. It allows us to really just go at this YouTube thing with greater forcefulness. To really just invest time. So thank you guys. I mean, just huge shout out to our patrons. I think last time I looked, we had 117. Like, that is an incredible blessing to us. You guys bless us so much, and we are able to give you guys a little more attention.
Yeah.
And go deeper with you all. We love all you guys, though. We love our subscribers.
We love you all.
Oh.
You can't do that.
Okay.
Thank you, Jenna, for your prayers for helping me feel better.
Aw. Paul Benish. There you go. He's a patron. Paul, glad you're here, brother. You're a really good dude. And Paul has been giving me some workout advice. Or he's on my Instagram. We talk, and we're both workout dudes, so.
What boundaries did you guys have for each other while dating?
We had some very strict boundaries.
Strict until you hear Julia and Henry's boundaries.
And then you hear my sister and her person that she's courting. So if you guys watched our video that Julia was in, it was just like 3 videos ago. Julia is like, she's intense. And so she even had stricter boundaries than we did. But tell them a couple of the boundaries, babe.
One of our boundaries was that he was not going to kiss me, and I couldn't kiss him until he asked my parents for their permission to marry me.
I felt strongly in my heart that I didn't want to just start kissing early on. I didn't think it was going to lead to anything good, so we didn't kiss until I asked for her, that I could marry her.
And
that was a personal conviction.
Yeah, one of them was, I don't know. He didn't hold my hand till like a month and a half in, maybe 2, like a month in.
Yeah, I would just say the more that you can save for your wedding day, the better. Honestly.
Aw, thank you, Corey.
We were really careful about spending time together late at night in each other's rooms, even up on the bed together.
But yeah, Paul would not sit on my bed for like ever.
I know it sounds weird, you guys, but I just really wanted to protect our purity, so.
It makes sense.
Yeah, I saw, so Brazen Solomon, thank you for your super chat, said, do you think Christians are not living according to God's will if they desire to marry but have no desire for children? That is did you guys hear that question? That's like, honestly, I love that question. Living according to God's will if you want to get married but have no desire for children. I think Morgan might have some slap down opinions on this.
I do?
I would think you probably are more strongly opinionated than I am on this. So we're probably both kind of on the same page.
Yeah, I mean, I want to be careful with what I say because I know that God, like, speaks directly to couples, and, like, we know godly couples who, like, can't have kids, like, naturally, and, like, I don't know, it's not that they're not into adopting or anything. Like, I know me and Paul personally have talked about, like, if we find out that I can't have kids naturally, like, that we would look into adopting, because we just feel like we are meant to have children, and it's part of our, I mean, it's something that we want, but also it's part of our duty as a godly Christian couple to bring more little children, God's innocent children, into this world and to raise them up to be godly warriors.
Yeah, the Bible only talks about children as a blessing, as far as I know. So I would really question your heart, your motives, the reasons for why you want to hold off having kids, because it is the natural progression, in our opinion. It's pretty clear. It's the natural progression of you get married, you have kids. It's the way God created it.
And it's not like the natural progression of the world. That's the way the Bible made it. And like, it's actually something the world has kind of like taken on. Because like people say, oh, you're just supposed to like get married, have kids, settle down, whatever. Like, but it's like, yeah, that's the way God kind of made it to be, is get married, have kids.
It is interesting. Whenever I have a conversation with even a couple that's saying, we're going to wait, we're going to wait quite a while before we think about having kids, I even question that. We made a video on birth control. It got a ton of backlash, but we were just sharing our honest heart. Morgan used to be on birth control, and then she felt convicted and felt like she should get off of it for certain reasons and just trust God fully. Again, there's different situations. We don't want to come down hard on someone who has different convictions, but I would say, like, really go to the Lord. Go again to people maybe who are further along in the faith, and examine your own heart on why you don't want to have kids at all, or why you want to wait 5 years to have kids.
Yeah, because in my opinion, I think if you're saying you don't want to have kids, it's usually a selfish reason, honestly. I mean that in like the least harsh way. Like, it's just that you're like, oh, well, I would just like to be further on in my career, or I just really want to be able to travel a bunch, or I just really want this, or I want that, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, well, why not put your trust in the Lord and like let Him
And
take care of all of your wants, because He knows what you want. Like,
He knows. But again, really seek the Lord on it, because He may tell some people, we don't want to be just saying you guys have to do it the way we did. I mean, it was a process for us too, so.
yeah, I mean, it took us a few months to figure out, like, what we was gonna do. Jackie. What kind of accent was that?
Okay. Jackie says, pray for me to wait patiently. Loneliness is hard, but necessary sometimes to get right with God. You guys are sweet.
Thanks for your super chat, Jackie.
Yeah, thank you, Jackie.
And we will say a prayer for you. And trust that you're not alone. The Lord is with you.
Dude, Jackie, real quick, there's a song on YouTube. You can like look it up here after this or something. It's called by Rick Pino, called "You're Not Alone," and it is so amazing. It's such a good song. Rick Pino, "You're Not Alone." Like, it'll minister to your heart.
Yay. Let's see,
Kaylin, thanks for the super chat, Kaylin.
Thank you. Colton. Thoughts on being friends with someone you would want to date later but don't feel like it is the time to pursue that yet? Graduate college first. Interesting. That's a good question. Thanks for your super chat, Colton.
Thank you.
That's really interesting, because I mean, I think that there's no problem with being friends with someone that you could see yourself being interested in later down the road. But also, like, I would just say be careful, like, set boundaries so that you don't go into a relationship sooner than you'd like to, because that's so easy to do.
Yeah.
Columbus, Ohio! Go Bucks! OH! Sorry. Elisha.
Morgan, how are you holding up?
I can't believe I've been on here for 58 minutes.
She's been on here for an hour. Earlier, she was like, Paul. I called her up. She was like,
Paul, I'm only going to be able to be on the super chat for 5 minutes.
The super chat?
I mean, the live stream for 10 minutes. And then you're going to have to be on it by yourself or get someone else. I'm Donald Trump. I sound like Trump when I'm sick.
No, I don't. You're mean. Guys, do you all want to know what I do in my spare time when I'm really bored? I look on Zillow, which we should be sponsored by Zillow, because I'm on there all the time looking at houses and apartments in Los Angeles. So comment below and let us know where's a good place to live in LA, because that's where we want to move. And yeah.
We see ourselves splitting our time there between Los Angeles and Kentucky. But I think we're going to be in Los Angeles, spending some time there before long.
Mm-hmm.
It's calling our name.
Venice.
LA is calling our name.
It's so pricey there, you guys. Like,
It is
for
pricey.
a 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom in a decent neighborhood is like $3,000 a
Yeah.
month.
Yeah, it's crazy. But we can find more frugal.
If anyone
Options.
knows where, honestly, the cheapest is Fontana or Ontario, California. Well, is that close to Los Angeles? Because we kind of want to be close to that area.
Someone asked why LA. Morgan and I both have a heart for LA. It's such an influential city. It just is, and we'd like to be part of it. Morgan, what's your catchphrase? We want to be part of turning
Hollywood to Hollywood to Hollywood.
Hollywood to Hollywood. Also, I spent some time there right out of college, and the city is just buzzing with this like life and motivation, a motivation to go after big things. Like it really is. You can feel it when you're there. You can feel it with the people, and I would like to be able to be around that.
He does it, you big.
What? What are you laughing at? Are you serious? Why does Paul have a booger hanging out of his nose from Papa Pig?
Peppa Pig.
Well, Peppa. I don't. Do I? Did I?
No. You never did unless I'm blind.
Peppa, you watch your mouth.
I'm dying. That was so hilarious. Oh, goodness gracious. That's so funny.
Do any of you guys live in Los Angeles or around there in California? Okay, Peppa. I'm not happy with you right now, Peppa. Peppa Pig.
Someone said that they do. Be careful where you live out in LA. I live in
San Francisco.
Does anyone know of a place in LA where you can like live in an Airstream? Because I really want to live in an Airstream. Like, you know, do one of those. Yeah.
Alora's like an hour away from LA. Salt and pepper.
Sure, if Michigan is close.
We could go to Brazil instead.
Not.
Someone said Brazil.
Yeah,
Brazil is the Los Angeles of South America.
What is an Airstream? Oh my goodness! I'll show you guys an Airstream.
Show us, babe. Show us what's this crazy scheme that you're trying to plan.
Oh my goodness. So an Airstream is a type of like RV. I just want you all to make.
We're gonna have to change our channel name to the Trailer Park Kids.
Oh, wow.
It's like a trendy, hip millennial trailer park.
Yeah.
But you're not really in a trailer park.
No, you're not. It's a trendy trailer. You're not in a trailer park.
Oh yeah. All right, what do you call? We gotta.
No, I don't know. I'm scared of
Okay,
that.
but it's God's original.
Oh?
God's original. Before we can trust you, tell us something.
You want to live in an RV in LA? Yes, I do.
Honestly, when I was going out to LA the first time, I told Morgan I was willing to live out of my car. I just wanted to be in Los Angeles.
Yeah, guys, we just want to be there.
In a Walmart parking lot. Paul, you know me too well, my friend.
No, not.
You know me too well. Peppa Pig, I'm not going to stop eating bacon on your account. Sorry. It's because pig is in your name, and I'm not sure if you're actually a pig or not. I'm guessing not.
Peppa
I don't eat that much bacon, okay?
Peppa the Pig. LA has all sorts of has a lot of crazy liberals.
Okay, there could be some crazy liberals on this live stream, so be nice.
Yeah, we love those crazy liberals too. Thank you guys for calling me a mermaid. Oh, an investigator. I get it.
Investigator. Okay, we could trust you.
Well, you guys, you see, like, we are called to go to the places, the darkest places, and be the light there. So why not go to LA and watch it go from Hollywood to Hollywood,
Guys,
and be a part of that change
we
and that revival?
We realize there's a lot of ungodly stuff happening in LA in the entertainment industry. There is, but
Trust me, I'm scared.
like Morgan said, and I spent time there, and the light shines brightest in the darkest places. And so there were pockets of light there that are alive.
Shine bright like a diamond.
And we're going to take a light there. And we'll be sensitive to the Lord, what he's telling us, where he's telling us to go, but we both feel called to go there.
Yeah, so be praying that we could be a part of the change from Hollywood to Hollywood.
Wait, what's this? My sister just sent me a text message. For those of you who don't know Julia, she likes, so sweet, so godly. She likes to send text messages that are a little
We love you.
random. That are a little random.
Marvin says, buy Mexican food at a food truck in LA. Oh, you better
Oh,
believe
Trust me.
I will.
Trust me. So
Someone
Julia just sent me her. She says, literally, this is all she says.
Oh my Julia!
This is all she said in this text message. This is my schedule for tomorrow. And then she proceeds to tell me her
She
schedule.
wrote out her entire schedule.
She is so sweet. She is so sweet.
From 7 a.m. to 10 to 11 p.m. at night, she wrote out her schedule.
Ultimately, she's just wanting to tell us, like, she's super busy. Julia is she is crazy. She leads a crazy life of ministry. She's awesome. Shout out to Julia. Go follow Julia on Instagram too, Julia Olagus. Like, she is one of the godliest young women I know, and she is doing relationships right.
She the bomb. We love her. We love her. What are you guys doing with Hollywood? Hello, Emily. Welcome. Welcome. We're just saying that we are going to be a part of Hollywood changing to Hollywood. So.
Babe, honestly, like, we've been here for 67 minutes and 32 seconds.
Wait, yes, you're right.
And
but
you need to get some rest.
I do. They were asking if we were going to go to the Hillsong Church in LA. No, we're not. So. I just want to.
Well, someone just said, do you have any weird pet peeves? Apparently, Hillsong is a weird pet peeve for Morgan. Tell us more, Morgan.
Oh.
Aw, Susie says, good night. You guys are awesome. Thank you for your super chat. God bless your sleep, Susie. God bless your dreams. In Jesus' name.
Yeah. No, I just want to go to a small home church like we're going to, like the one that we're at right now.
We haven't really talked about it, though. I would be down for finding a church. Maybe not a big church, but I don't think it needs to be a home church.
Oh, okay, just a smaller one.
I was going to a church called Reality LA.
And Hillsong scares me. Yeah, I just don't really trust them, honestly.
Oh.
You heard it! I said it!
Anyway. Someone says, what's wrong with Hillsong?
Don't get me wrong, I love the song Oceans. I love the song So Will I. I love the song Where My Feet May Fail.
So there you go. Morgan just has...
Go to Harvest at Riverside, California.
Ooh.
Okay, we can check it out. Alright, last few questions.
3 more questions.
If you have a super chat or if you have a question that you really want answered, go ahead and super chat it.
I like Francis Chan. Someone just mentioned Francis Chan. I think he's a solid dude.
And Francis Chan has stepped down from doing the mega churches and has started a ton of
What's he started, babe?
home churches.
Oh. I just think going to LA, we'd want to kind of be in a little bit of a bigger church, not a mega church, but a bigger one to just build relationships and connections with people who are part of the community. I don't think we want to just be in a tiny church.
Someone asked if something happened at Hillsong. No, nothing happened.
No, Morgan's, just to be honest, she's a little, what?
And
She's,
what?
there's just been a few things that make her feel like, in both of us, that perhaps we got to be careful too, because like we want unity in the body of Christ. Like they're doing some awesome things, but at the same time, there might be, I guess you could say, a little bit of a watered down. A few things we've heard have seemed a little watered down, and we're just like, come on, Hillsong, let's make sure we're preaching the Word of God. That's all. That makes sense?
Yeah.
Ooh, but we do like Bethel.
Ashley, thank you for your super chat. She says feelings on Bethel.
I think we
I have not really. I've seen one thing that's a little bit questionable, but it's not. It doesn't have anything to do with Bethel Church. It just has to do with some of the people that lead worship there. Just like them liking pictures on Instagram that I'm like, why are they liking those people's pictures? But that's just me being.
That's just Morgan being Morgan. Guys, there's going to be imperfections and stuff that we're like, okay, that doesn't seem great. There's going to be stuff like that in every single church. And ultimately, you have to just decide, I'm going to give myself to this place and the people there. And so, yeah, you can't be hypercritical, but you do have to discern and use judgment. Mm-hmm. But I think we like Bethel pretty well.
Yeah. Delina Cortez says, look out for my question next on
All right.
Super Chat.
Delina, what you got for us? Give it to us.
We looking.
All right, just a few more questions. You, the church, also curious, do you all pray together often? We pray together pretty often, but I want to do it more.
We don't ever pray together.
Yes, we do.
Just kidding. All right, Delina says, I met a Christian man that I like. I'm in a time for singleness, so God can prepare me for my next relationship. When is a good time to really date this man with God in the middle? Let's see. I mean, it's cool that you know that you're in a time of singleness. I think just be in constant communication with the Lord, and He will probably make it pretty known to you when like it's time to step into that next season of your life of being in a relationship. And maybe He won't even put it on your heart. Maybe He'll put it on this guy's heart to like reach out to you or like really make it obvious to you that he wants to pursue you.
Yeah.
But I would say, yeah, that just
Yeah, just be sensitive to how the Lord would lead you, the signs. He spoke to me pretty clearly and told me, Paul, now you're ready to start asking girls on dates and pursuing them. So it was something that happened for me pretty fast.
Mm-hmm. What do you like to do off camera? Basically, literally what you see right now, we do off camera too.
Actually, I've been wanting to watch
Netflix.
We do watch some Netflix, and we just like, just normal stuff.
Yeah. Watch Netflix, cook some food, hang out with friends. Very Abby, what's your question, girl? Send it. Very Abby, send your question. We will answer it, and that will be the last question that we answer. We need to find a good show on Netflix. We haven't had one
guys, let us actually, real quick, let us know. We watched The Office. Some of you probably love The Office. Some of you might think it's a little edgy. I do think it's a little edgy, but we watched The Office, the whole thing. We liked it. And now we're like, what show do we do next? We watched Parenthood, really like that. Morgan watches the end of Green Gables. I'm kind of like, pretty good.
I have not been able to get into The Crown on Netflix for some reason. I don't know why, guys.
Let us know any other like good shows that aren't too edgy.
Oh, we love the movie To All the Boys I've Loved Before.
That was like the best Netflix original movie that I might have ever seen.
Yeah.
Wouldn't we recommend, guys, if you're wanting a Netflix movie, To All the Boys I've Loved Before was really good.
Yeah, they like kept it clean like they normally don't.
Yeah.
So yeah. Abby, I'm waiting for your question. Someone said we need to watch Chuck. I have heard that that's a good
Is that
one.
like the Chuck?
He's like a spy, but he...
It looks a little edgy to me.
Oh, really?
To me it did when I saw
It's
it.
older.
Yeah, it's a little older. There's like blood spattered on the cover of it.
Someone send me what Abby wrote, because I don't see
You
it.
missed Abby's question. Parks and Rec isn't as edgy. I've heard pretty good things about Parks and Rec.
Yeah, I used to watch that. It's pretty funny.
Is it as good as The Office?
I mean, nothing will ever be as good as The Office, but...
Abby asked a minute earlier. Abby, can you ask us your question real quick again? I'm looking back for your question. Abby, is this?
No.
Oh, Abby.
Very Abby is her name.
You never answer my question. Abby, don't go away, salty. Come here, Abby. Where are you?
We really are looking for your comment. We just can't find it.
We can't find it, Abby.
Right, so someone needs to tell us what her question
Just
was.
someone tell us what Abby's question was. I hope we don't come across too skeptical of churches. Like, I don't want to be that guy, you know?
No.
But we are called to be discerning, and that there's going to be stuff in the last times that we don't want to be naive about.
Someone said she wrote it at 8:43 p.m.
Can someone just copy and paste Abby's question? Here, she can ask it again. One more question. For real, last question. Last question.
Wait. Abby's question: what do y'all think about some Christians supporting people who are pregnant but not married? Supporting as in acting like it's okay and not a sin. Woo! That's a very good question and a hard place to be.
Yeah.
You know, it is interesting. Like, I'll see, you know, like, even at my church, my old church that I used to go to, there we held, which I wasn't a part of them, but like we had some baby showers that were thrown at our church that were for young girls who had gotten pregnant outside of marriage, and like we were, like, our church was throwing them a baby shower, and I was kind of like, this doesn't seem right, but it's also like, okay, what are you going to do? Like, you know, at least she's choosing to have the baby. Like, that's something to celebrate. But it's like, and it's like kind of, I don't know, past the point of being like, well, like, I don't know, just, yeah. I just think, like, showing them that you love them and, you know, you don't approve of their sin of what they did, but they did it, and it's like we're gonna just move past that and hope and pray that they learn their lesson, and, you know, maybe they'll end up even getting married. I actually know that 2 of the people that we had those baby showers for ended up marrying the guy that they
That's good.
had the child with, and they're all together happily ever after. But yeah, so
Yeah, it's a good answer.
So I don't know. My mom had my oldest sister outside of marriage, and I mean, I know that, I don't really know, like, how the church handled it. I know that, like, she was scared that her parents were gonna, like, kick her out and everything, but they, you know, loved her through it, and, like, what are you gonna do? I don't know. That's just, like, a hard situation. I don't think that Jesus would throw a pregnant woman out into the street and be like, you sinned, so... But anyways, I'm so tired.
Morgan's fading fast, you guys. But hey, can we just give Morgan a lot of love real quick? Like, a hand. She told me she was going to be in it for 10 minutes, and it's 79 minutes. So, Morgan, we love you. The Paul and Morgan fam, including myself, are very grateful for you and your love and how much you give to this family. You are a trooper.
Thanks, Polly.
Alrighty, guys. We got some good videos coming your way. We're excited to move forward on this journey. We're loving it. Have a wonderful rest of your day. We'll catch you again very soon. Have hope.
And be free.